All right, here we are solving and graphing an inequality. And so again, if you remember, solving means that we're going to try to get the variable, in this case the x, all by itself. And the graphing, in this case, is just one variable, so the graph will be a number line. And so first, let's kind of look at the problem is 2 times x minus 3 is less than or equal to 4. So first thing, there's a couple ways you could go about doing this. But what seems to be kind of the most common way for students to be doing it is to distribute, to multiply this 2 through to get rid of it. Okay, so we can multiply by 2 times the x, that gives you 2x, multiply by 3, that gives you, careful there, there's a minus, so it's minus 2 times 3 is 6, and it brings down to less than or equal to 4. Now, just like as if it was an equation, we want to try to get the x by itself. So I start away from it, so I'm going to get rid of this minus 6. The opposite of minus 6 is to add 6, and I have to do that to both sides. My negative 6 plus 6 cancels, right, is 0, so I'm left with 2x is less than or equal to 4 plus 6 is 10. 2x means 2 times x, so to get rid of multiply, I do the opposite. I divide by 2. Okay. 2 divided by 2 is 1, so it goes away, so I'm left with 1x, or just x. And I divided here, and sometimes we get tripped up. I can divide and I keep the inequality the same. I only flip the inequality here if I divide or multiply by a negative, but this 2 was a positive, so I can keep it the same. And 10 divided by 2 is 5. Right? So there's my inequality solved. Right? And now I want to graph it on the number line. Okay? Important number here to have is 5, so I'm going to put that one right in the middle. And I'll add a couple numbers on each side. So here's 6 and 7. Here's 4. Here's 3. Okay? Now it is open or closed circle. I have an equals sign here, right? That line underneath. So it's going to be a closed circle. So I fill in my dot. And then I think, okay, it's x is less than or equal to 5. So less than, right? The x is, this thing's kind of opened up towards the 5. It wants to eat whatever's bigger here. So the 5 must be bigger than my numbers here. So those numbers are these, the 3 and the 4, those smaller ones. So I'm going to shade this way. And there is my number line here. So I solved and I graphed.